So somebody did something. Give me a second. I know, but if I actually turn on my camera here. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of folks all up in here right at the very beginning. First, I think Death was the first one to make a comment. Death, I'm going to be doing PvE. I'm doing a bunch of stuff on a just a casual like PvE private server. It's just got three times taming on it, and I think gathering and stuff like that, because we all work 9-to-5 jobs. But doing some taming. I think I'm gonna get myself a griffin. I got that going on. What was it? We got that going on. Plus, I may end up doing a potential like showcase the lawn mowing with the crab. So it's a nice run, kind of like that. So we got that going on. Plus with some other stuff we'll run into. And I'm also in the hunt for an Alpha Rex too. So got that going on. So yep, you know, breeding about the dinosaurs, that kind of stuff. Yeah, times 3 is perfect for anybody who's like new to ARK and stuff like that. If you are just like, you got friends getting on a private server and just want to be able to play the game and not have to take forever to do stuff, it's the best thing possible. So I mean, it works out pretty well. But Max, yeah, I see you over there. Yep, we're gonna be doing actually I can showcase the mod we have for breeding dinosaurs, and then yet again another thing to showcase on or save on some stuff as well. So we also got some other stuff too. It looks like Blizz ended up following me on Twitch. Thank you for that. But also though, when you do end up messaging like that though, you do kind of come off kind of strong. So give me 1 second though. Looks like it didn't come. Did it come up? Yeah, it didn't come up. And I appreciate you checking out the game and stuff like that, but honestly, man, you gotta, for your first time talking, Blizz over there on the purple side, you gotta at least have a general conversation with folks. No bots allowed there. So you, unfortunately, even though you followed, which I appreciate it, you were definitely getting the ban. So sorry. Okay, so we got that. Okay, cool. But yeah, Death. Right now I'm waiting on. I think I was waiting on a an update. I had a quick update for, oh, there we go. It's loading. Okay, good. I had a quick update from Steam, but yeah, man, for dinosaurs and that kind of stuff, I'm really digging the way that this game's been playing. I always end up coming back to it, which is really cool. Whenever you're trying to find a game you just want to kill time with and kind of go out there and do your survival thing, it's my guilty pleasure. I mean, I always end up coming back to it. So, but yeah, we're just gonna see what we're gonna get into. I want to try to get a Alpha Rex. I want to mount its head on. I'm trying to get all the bosses. I got 2 of the bosses from Extinction because we have a couple different servers that are all linked. I have 2 of the bosses from Extinction. I still got 1 of the bosses I got to fight. And then I got those guys on my wall. 2 of those guys. What the hell is going on with my servers here? Refresh. There we go. That was weird. I got them on my wall. I'd like to get an Alpha Rex head. And if we can level up the griffins like we need to, or breed them like we need to, I'd like to get an Alpha Wyvern. That'd be kind of cool. But right now, this run, because we always end up, we take our characters and go to the next server. So Death said, appreciate you. Lots of toxic people in here. When you ask the general question, you get PvP. What else you know? Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just whatever you're into. If you're into PvP, it's fine. It's all good. But it's just, honestly, yeah, I'm also testing some things out too. I got a bunch of timer stuff I got running through StreamerBot. Also, we got channel redemptions on the purple side. So we're going to check that out too. Pretty much just kind of checking out things, seeing how they're working. Just checking out things, seeing how they're working. We're on TikTok, YT, and TW. So we're on Purple, Red, and TikTok. So we're all good. But yeah, honestly, we're just gonna hang out and be playing some games. But okay, so 1 second. No, and honestly, it's great to have people inside of chats. Doesn't matter if it's Twitch or YouTube or TikTok or wherever. Just to have general conversation. A lot of times you get those individuals that either don't know how to have a conversation, or you're a bot. So obviously we already had the bot right in the very beginning, so we took care of that right off the rip. So let me do one thing here. We will get into the gameplay. I'm going to probably showcase what I got going on too. So, and if you guys have any questions too, if you guys have any questions about like me, myself, and I mean, I'm an IT guy by day, but pretty much all the machines you see here, the gaming computer and the streaming computer, I built myself. So, if you guys have any gaming questions that, or like trying to build a PC or PC questions, it's me, anime guy as well. Like, it's hardcore anime guy. And also anything about streaming or something like that. If you always have if you have any questions, just throw it up in chat. More the better. If you're liking the stream, definitely like, follow, subscribe on YouTube. It's free. If you haven't followed the channel on Twitch, follow. And then if you haven't followed the channel on TikTok, you can follow the channel on TikTok as well. So, trying to think. I think that's it. And sounds awesome. You're definitely, so long as the community is friendly. Yeah, for sure, man. You're like someone out of Watch Dogs, Aiden Pierce. Huh. It's the first time I've heard about that. Oh, yeah. I look kind of like a hacker kind of guy. I do work in like program development, but I mean, I do love the hardware side. The hardware side is where I started. So I love the hardware stuff. So, and I've been building computers for probably at least 15 plus years. So it's been great. And all the new stuff that comes out for them. So cool. I'm just not hacking drones in like real time though. That's not me, but all right, let's get into it. Game mode. Actually, I got to adjust my screen too. Hold on. I got the wrong resolution up. And also, I'm not even showing you guys nothing. You will get nothing and like it. No. Let me get you something here. Okay. So we should be popping up there. Boom. But my resolution's all wacky. Because I got a really big ultra wide monitor, but I've been doing the resolution down to like a 16:9. Makes it easier for content and making sure you guys can see everything that's going on. So where are we at here? 1440 by, yeah, I think it's a good one. Hold on. 1080. Let's do that one. And we'll do a window to full screen. We'll hit save. Okay. Resume. All right. So you should see. You don't see everything. Okay. So I need to go a little bit tighter in. Where are we at here? 1 second. I want to look up one thing. I'm trying to remember the best. Resolution for it, or best resolution for what ultra widescreen. 16:9. Best resolution on ultra wide. 2560 by 1440. That's a good one. Can I manually type this in? Yeah. 2560 by 1440. 1440. East. What is going on, man? What's new? What's happening? Not too much, brother, man. I've just been, not that one. Hold on. It just made my eyeballs just want to die. I'm just adjusting some resolutions here, so, yeah. Oh, 34. Trying to get your best resolution. Resolution on 32. It was like 36 something. 32. Trying to remember here. 25 30 3840 by 1080. I think that's, yeah, let's try that one. 3840 by 1080. 1080. Try that one. Save. There we go. That's a good one. All right, East. Thanks for lurking. Appreciate you, brother. I will allow it max. And that is me, actually. It's the late night stream, so B-O-B, you can spell forwards, backwards. Works great. All right, so enough of that shenanigans. All right. I think you guys can see everything now, I think. Maybe. You are missing... Actually, I'm missing some borders here. Hold on. It's trying to fit. God damn it. Okay. We need to... Okay. We're just going to do windowed, which is fine. And 34 by 1080. Hold on. Twenty-four 60 by 480. Let's try that one. Sorry, everybody. Wait, do you care if I? Honestly, if we're like in private VC, I mean, Bob's fine. It doesn't really matter per se, but Wolves is probably what I'm gonna run with because that's my brand. So I think we're gonna stick with Wolves. So, but I've known you, East, for yeah, that'll work. Because honestly, I've been hanging out with you, East, for forever. Freaking A. And then Max here. Yeah, it's been a year. Yeah. Well, I mean, you've also played with my missus too, with DBD, all that kind of good stuff, and hanging out with Sky and all them. So I mean, you're good peoples. It's all good. Oh, and Max, I don't know if you saw, but if you check out the channel redemptions, I have a channel redemption that is just for you, just to let you know. I don't know if you knew, but I was just letting you know. And actually, I'm trying to get the boxes to show up here, but for some reason, it's just not working out.
You plague-ridden rat!
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yep. You guys probably have a whole bunch of have a whole bunch of points that you've never even used on this channel because I have never had like redeems or anything. So.
Oh, hi. So, how are you holding up? Because I'm a potato.
The potato robot meme. You gotta love it. You have 8K East? You need to calm down, man. I'm a potato. Yeah, Max, I see you. And definitely East, whenever you get that PC for sure, man. I get it though. I mean, freaking these upside for anybody who's in the market for like building computers and that kind of thing. I have heard through the grapevine that potentially there's been a surplus of graphics cards, like the GPUs and stuff, which is like damn near more expensive than anything else in the computer. It's like half to 3/4 of the price of the computer. Supposedly they're going to be going down in price, supposedly. So I'm hoping that's going to be the case. So, and I am trying to figure out why this thing wants to stretch like terribly, and I do not want to blow your guys' eyeballs out with bad resolution. Just doesn't work out any good for anybody. So and we're in 1440p, which is, hold on here, freaking resolution craziness. I was not prepared for this. 1440p resolution. 2560 by 1440. Right. 2560 by 1440. Save. There we go. That's what I needed to do. Drag that off the screen. And we should be good. Save. Back. Oh, there you go. Now you can see all my stuff. But I don't want you to see my taskbar. Hold on. I swear. ARK, why do you have to be so difficult? Difficult, ARK. Come on. Just want you to work. You should be just fine. Do windowed full screen. Save. Oh, no. So we got to do windowed. Save. Well, that's not going to work because I really don't want you guys seeing my taskbar. Taskbar settings. Can we hide that? Task view, taskbar, search box. Can we just do the hide? Good thing this is the late night stream. I mean, if this was prime time, this would be all kinds of bad. But I appreciate anybody who's still hanging out and lurking and watching. And it's a million fucking degrees in this freaking office here. Got so many freaking computers everywhere. Taskbar behaviors. That's what I want. Can we just hide? Automatically hide. There we go. That's what I want. Okay. So that should work. Kind of. Need to hide this. No, we don't. Okay, hold on. Save. There we go. Back. Resume. I think we're good. Okay, we're good now. I do gotta adjust the FOV real quick because I got the FOV pretty high right now. FOV. Where'd it go? Is it advanced? Got way too many options. Footsteps. Motion blur off. FOV. Oh, UI maybe. I wish there was like a search thing where you could just search all the camera. There we go. It might be in camera. Camera FOV. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. So let's bring that down to like 75. That should look a little bit better. There we go. That looks a little bit better. I don't think that looks as fisheye-y. Maybe a little bit, but hold on. Let's see what it looks like when we're in first person. Just a scotch down. I'm sorry, Chad. It's just me being picky. It's my thing. I'm always picky. Let's go down to 60. Should be good. Save. Back. Resume. There we go. That looks pretty good. All right. All right. Here we go. Turn on that. Turn this down so we don't wake up folks. Set on. All right, East. Thanks for lurking, man. All right. Now that all that's taken care of and we've gone through 20 different stuff. All right. So we are good to go there. All right. So the goal of what we're doing today is to check on a couple of things. We're going to pick up our Drakeling here. But we are actually in a bunker. That is the way our base is pretty much configured. This is the new system when it comes to, or the new thing that got entered into ARK as of the most recent update and such. The coolest thing about it is that whenever, like, you can actually build directly down, which is really, really cool. Like, if you check this out, the bases can be huge, like massively huge. And you can teleport to any of the modules and that kind of thing. So really, really cool how the base works. But let's teleport out. Okay. But yeah, pretty much this is my base. Let me pop out one of my flying mounts here. The Rhino Gnathia, and if you have not checked out my video on all the platforms, check it out. Pretty cool. Really cool tame to try to do here, but pretty much rather than making a massively huge base like other people, pretty much I kept it simple. Enough to enclose my bunker and enough to make a greenhouse up top. So works out pretty well. So I'll give you the tour. So here's the tour. Pretty much this is like the main entryway into the bunker. And with this portion of the bunker, this is actually really neat. Give me a second here. Yep, this is really neat how like everything's all laid out, because of the fact that you go in, right, this is actually how you enter into the bunker. But we also have some teleporters back here to go to certain other spots. And this is like the Hall of Fame of kills. So I'm working on that. And then also the relic ordeal that's going on right here. And then we have the transporter here if we wanted to go between servers and stuff. But what you can do is go into the base, and this is like my crafting area. It's really, really sick how the crafting area works. Pretty much I got all my crafting stuff going on here, my storage here, base over here, that's or stuff over there that's actually doing all the metal production and everything. And then I have the main area that's going on with the breeding and such. That was an area we were just in. Check that out right here. I had to make it a little bit bigger because obviously the animals are a lot bigger. So we got that. I need to make sure this guy gets fed here before too long. But this is the breeding area. Pretty much everything that gets bred into here. We have a mod currently on right now where it's called the Dino Depot, and makes it really nice for raising babies and that kind of stuff. So you're not having to babysit constantly, because we all have lives to do, and we can't sit there and watch a baby for 4 to 5 hours. So it ends up raising and doing the eggs and that kind of stuff, so that you can figure out which ones you want to keep, which ones you want to get rid of, so on and so forth. Pretty much that's really about it right now. So I think what we're going to do is, since we've been kind of messing around as of late, let's go and check out to see if we can find ourselves another good griffin. Because I think we got ourselves a male, I think. Yeah, we got a male. So we need to get ourselves a good female. So let's go back to the crafting area. We're going to check out... We're going to check out the crafting area here. Let's figure out what's going on with our supply of darts, which we have some, and our really good gun there. So we got that too. And we are still rocking. We're pretty heavy right now. Actually, we're going to put in some meat. Cook up some meat. Cook that meat. Grilling the meat. Alright, we got ads in progress, so it'll be just a second here. And we do pause for ads, so. Pretty much we just hang out, BS during this time. That could get annoying real quick. So yeah, this is kind of the boring part. We're just getting prepared for stuff. I don't think I really need anything else. I got my shotgun, I'm good there. I got my... I should still have my... Do I not have my walls or anything? I'm missing my walls. Or did it... Oh, you put them up here, didn't you? Oh yeah, he 100% put them up there. Damn it. Well, we also have a mod that's called... Alright, we're back from ads. Actually, 1 second. I want to do something real quick. Okay. Couple things I actually want to do. First off, I'm going to try to fix my shoes because my shoes ended up breaking on the last run. Did I put my shoes in here too? No. Did I put them in here? No. Where the hell did my shoes go? What time I gotta make some more shoes? I may need to grab some shoes. Boots. Dude, I don't know. My dude just wants to be barefoot constantly. It's just, I don't know why, but, yeah, he just wants to be barefoot constantly. I don't get it. So, you take it out you want, but yeah, for some reason, he just wants to be barefoot constantly. And actually, I'm going to apply the cool stuff to, oh, there, okay, wait a minute. So there's my broken boots right there. Where are those at? Okay, so those are my... Oh, so they decided... Okay. Alright, fine. Alright, broken boots. That's what I need. Repair. I like to look like a bad guy from a Power Rangers episode. Check it. Notice it. Yep. Oh, I got the wrong shoes on. Old plays. Good shoes. There we go. That's what I look like. I look like a Power Rangers evil villain. And I get out there. I'm a little ragtagged at the moment. I can't be fly all the time. So, but yeah, I do bust up some shoes though. You're not lying, Max. I really bust up some shoes. Alright, let's throw that in there. We'll throw that in there. We'll keep those. We'll keep these handy. And I think we're pretty much good. We got dino balls, which is like the Dino Depot's thing of cryopods and that kind of thing. We don't need to bring these with us, so we'll do that. Alright, I think we're good. Let's go. 1 second here. I'm also trying to see if my trying to see if all my stuff works with my timers and everything. So, and so everybody that's watching, I appreciate anybody that's watching. We're going to be going out and trying to find ourselves a griffin, or at least a good one. And actually, do I have kibble? That would be a good thing to get before I left. Let me grab some kibble. Do I have... Actually, you know what? I'm low on extraordinary kibble. Actually, I know where I can bum some extraordinary kibble. So, it should be close to where we need to go. Let me see here. Yeah, it's pretty close to where we need to go. We'll stop by a buddy's place, grab a couple, or grab a stack of kibble real quick, and grab a stack of kibble, and then get ourselves a griffin. See if we can see any on the way out too. All right, I think we're good. Out we go. And thank God for auto run. The auto run feature is just top notch, because they used to not have auto run up until the last update, and now you can bind auto run and really go wherever you want. So and if you guys are new to the channel, pretty much I am Wolves. I am your host for the most, and pretty much we do a lot of gaming on the channel. We do a lot of like survival, independent stuff when it comes to. Whoa, hold on. Just debaucherized my whole flight. There we go. Play a lot of RPGs, horror, sci-fi, survival, a bunch of stuff, and a lot of single player stuff, and just pretty much break down mechanics and see how the vibes are, and pretty much we just hang out as the way that the channel works. Got plenty of guides online between TikTok and YouTube and all that, and so pretty much we just vibe, hang out, do what's going on there. Bugsy, thank you very much for that raid. Definitely appreciate you, man. What were you playing? I hope things were hope things have been amazing with what you've been playing there. Anything new and exciting? Any new updates? What kind of games were you guys playing over there? But I appreciate the raid. And actually, I want to make sure. I'm gonna hit the backtrack here. I want to make sure that alert ended up coming up for the raid. Playing ARK? Man, my man. Yeah, ARK's actually pretty good. I was just telling everybody prior, pretty much, ARK's always the thing I end up coming back to with all the other games. And actually, I'm about to stam out. So I've been bullshitting and haven't been watching my stam, but appreciate the raid. Thank you very much. And if you're new to the channel, this is the WolvzBane single player of the island. Yep. That's where we started too. Single player of the island. This is actually a private server multiplayer. We play. It's a PvP server, but we play it like a PvE server, so makes things a lot easier on our end. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, pretty much we just hang out, we vibe, we play a lot of video games, survival stuff, horror stuff, pretty much, and just talk about the games that we're playing. Any sort of questions, I'm an IT guy, so if you're new to the channel, appreciate you stopping by, and thank you very, very much for the raid. So, but yeah, this is like a multiplayer server that we have connected to a couple other ones we have connected on the cross arc. So we kind of bounce between Rag, the Island, Extinction, and Scorched. Those are the main ones that we bounce to. So you kind of caught me in the midst of actually going over to a buddy's place real quick so I can nab some kibble, because I just set up my... I've been actually slacking. I've been focused on my bunker base and hadn't built a farm yet, or like a greenhouse or anything. Greenhouse is operational, but I haven't really got the egg production to par with the Uteranus for the exceptional kibble. So I know a buddy that's across the way here. I can nab a quick stack. So we're actually in the midst of doing some taming for some griffins. I need a female. So that's what I'm pretty much going for. But no, I appreciate everybody hanging out, watching. And honestly, with everything going on here, it's been kind of cool. Was able to get some stuff all put into place for like everybody here on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, wherever, and just vibe, hang out, play whatever games we want, and just talk about stuff. So if you guys have any questions about anything, like any sort of gaming questions or any sort of like streaming questions or anything, just let me know, and we can BS about anything in the chat. So. That my freaking office here is a million freaking degrees with all these damn computers in here. Alright, we're almost to my buddy's place here. We're going to see if we can nab some kibble off of him real quick, and then off to the griffin spawns and try to see if we can nab ourselves a griffin. And I think I need to also... grab maybe some walls and stuff. But no, honestly, trying to think here. Anything, and if you haven't checked out a lot of like the tutorial stuff I got going on, I do a lot of like tutorial content. So if you check out like YouTube, TikTok, pretty much I got a lot of stuff on there. I've been posting some of the TikTok stuff on Instagram as well, just for all my Instagram peeps. So, all right, Bugsy, appreciate it, man. Now you can lurk. We got a lurk command as well. So appreciate you and appreciate the raid. And definitely understand about that bed thing. This is kind of a really late night stream for me as well. So just testing out a bunch of features and that kind of thing. But either way, appreciate everything. And honestly, it's great that you're hanging out, brother. All right, let's see what he's got going on in there, over here. That's my buddy taking a nap. All right. Oh yeah, he's got a little bit of kibble. All right, and thank you, Bugsy, for the follow. I appreciate that, brother. All right. We'll just nab 40 off of him. And let's see if he's got some structures too. I do need some structures real quick here. Actually, what I might end up doing, to be honest, might end up putting on some better music, because we got that VOD track situation going on, and this stuff, I'm sorry, even though it is a pretty chill stream, this will actually put me to sleep. I have been feeling a lot of these guys, so I think we're going to go this direction when it comes to musica. And for anybody watching on the other channels, this on Twitch, I don't have it going to the red side or YouTube or TikTok, but we do have music playing as well. Right, this one. There we go. I'm feeling a little bit of sleep token, so all right. Okay, so we got that. Does he have any structures? Let's see if he had any structures or anything. He's got all this stuff here. Okay. No structures there. He may not have any structures. Damn. Oh, wait a minute. He's got a library up here. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, chat. We may be in the clear. Oh, yeah. Okay, nothing there. There's the structures. Yeah, stone gateway should be fine. Yeah, we don't need anything crazy, so we'll get 4 of those and that is definitely not the door we need. Oh, it's a behemoth gate. Oh, wait a minute. So you have 3. That doesn't make a lick of sense. So he's got doors. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that, and then we'll grab a metal one. It'll look a little weird, but it's fine. Just enough to protect the guy, so it should be fine. All right. All right, so we got everything we needed. We're gonna put that on him, put that on him. Let's get some raw meat for this guy, so he doesn't eat my kibble. Oh, that's what is these? What are these, like 145s? That guy's not a 145. That guy is definitely... That one was a 145 for sure. Alright. Alright, we're good. So let's put the kibble over here. And we should be good. So let's go... Why do I really need to get that gas off me too. And I got that on me too. No wonder I'm so heavy running around. All right. Let's go and get ourselves some griffins. That is what we need. Need a female. Probably with a high melee stat, because we got one yesterday or last night. Yeah, we got one last night. It was one with a... It had a high health stat, but that was really the only thing of like beneficial value on it. So oh, and then there's a freaking bugged, and we have a mod on here for like Game of Thrones dragons. You can actually tame them. They're really cool tame. Ooh, hold on, we're squirreling. We are so squirreling right now. See that red drop over there? It's got a red ring on it. We are going that direction. That's a no-brainer. We're going that direction, even though it's complete opposite direction of where we need to go. But I'm a sucker for a drop. Never know what's going to be in them. Might be some good stuff. So we're going to get that. And then, so what we're going to try to do and try to get some griffins. We're also on the hunt for a Alpha Rex. I want the trophy to mount on my wall. But yeah, pretty much if you guys have been chilling, we vibe. It's great. Pretty much we hang out, we play games. We have been playing Liza P as well. That's part of the thumbnail that we got for the stream. So depending on if this ends up going south and it's not really working out all that great, we'll probably end up playing Liza P. But I'm thinking that we're probably going to stick to ARK for the majority of the evening. So this is a bit of a late night stream just to test out a lot of the stuff that I have going on right now. And it looks like my freaking... Looks like none of my timers are working. Like none of my timers are working on freaking StreamerBot right now. Huh. I will have to check that out. Down. I'm a sucker for a rare drop. My squirrel, the squirrel is like maximum like ADD when it comes to drops and stuff. And of course we have freaking pyramanes down here. And I don't know if you guys have noticed too with Ragnarok, but I've noticed with Ragnarok the levels have been really good. Like it doesn't really matter what, like if you have them set to default, like the default settings, nothing boosted or anything. The majority of the creatures that are coming out are like 135, anywhere between 135 to 150. Like I've never seen so many 150s on a single server. So if you do end up getting a rag server or have a rag map, they've been coming out pretty well. Oh, they're going to put me in the hot spot. I'm right next to the dragon country. It better not. Oh, did it just disappear? Did I just come out of here for nothing? Of course I did. Ah, that sucks. Here's the things with drops. They like to show up for a minute and peace the hell out. That sucks. Alright. To the Griffins we go. And we're going to roughly about where it says that 150 adult postmark there. That's about where all the majority of all the Griffins are showing up. There's a couple other spots as well, but for like at least the largest volume of spawns, that's the best spot currently. So what else we got going on here? We got you gotta love Murder Snow too. It's always a bad time. And actually, to be honest, I'm gonna swap to a couple pieces of fur gear just to circumvent the freezing temperatures I got going on. I love these Rhinognathias. Like this playthrough, I swear I'm like the bug man because I've been using Rhinognathias, I've been using mantises for like element runs and that kind of thing. It's been pretty crazy. All right, so what do we got going on here? We should have a few different. Yep, we got a few different ones right here. That's a nice 140. Low health stat. Stam's kind of low. Oh man, he's got a high food, doesn't he? Yeah, he's got a 30 food. That's a bad one. What about this guy? What's this guy? That's a level 20. He's just no good. All right. And what I've been doing, you got to do it, chat. You gotta filter out the bad ones. So What I've been doing is clearing out pretty much anybody that's shouldn't be around here. I'm being attacked by something. Friggin' Pegos. Where'd the other guy go? Oh, he's up there. Reload. Oh, and of course he's right off my back here. You saw that hit register, right? Alright, he's coming right towards me. There we go. He's coming right for us. So you're gonna peel away? And you're not gonna peel away from that one. Trying to be sneaky with it. Alright, so he's down. Let's get the other one down. Pretty much we're just forcing respawns right now because we want to make sure... Oh, that bear just ate him. Alright, that's fine, that works. That is a really colorful looking bear though. Hold on. That's a purple bear. Don't need no bears currently, so we're not going to be looking for them. But let's move on and try to see if we can find any other griffins. We're looking for a high melee stat, or I think, yeah, high melee stat, because the one that I got right now, he was, yeah, he was high on the, oh no, he was high on the weight stat, which his health stat was the secondary, was it secondary? No, it was the third, because he had a 39 oxygen. Well, I mean, if we find a good male, we can probably nab a good male too. We are open for options. Let's just go with that one. So, all right, what's this guy? 25. That's not going to do me any good. Now, I could like breed in a low level one, but that is not what's going to happen. I would like to start with a high level and then just breed in the stats that I need. Let's go check out anybody down here. No, we got nobody down here. And we do have some new channel redemptions as well. We do have new channel redemptions as well over on the Twitch side. So if you guys want to check them out, if you've been collecting those, so we got a bunch of new stuff over there. So yeah, like none of my freaking stuff's working. Huh. None of my timers are working. I will have to check out to see what the heck's going on. That water looks really weird. Am I missing something? Normally there's like a whole bunch of freaking griffins around here, but there's like nil for griffins around here. Plenty of Allosauruses though. That's a really trippy looking funky elephant dude. Or that's the new type of elephant guy. Supposedly he's like very emotional. Like you have to like catch him on his good side, and then you have to make sure he's giving you the right signals. It's almost like you're trying to date the elephant, damn near, just to try to tame him. They try to make the tames more interesting nowadays, so. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still an advocate for just tranking it and then feeding it kibble, but I mean, sometimes you gotta spice it up a little bit. Ah, here we go. And we do have ads coming up as well, so I'm gonna probably park myself on the side of a mountain if we find a good one. That's a cool color. You're 95. Sorry, buddy. Reload. Okay, he just aggroed on me because I just heard him make the noise. I got the hit off. There we go. and then we got a griffin over there. What level are you? And let's park on the side of this hill over here until the ads are done. And actually, while that's going on, I think I'm going to check out StreamerBot here real quick. Figure out why none of my bots are working here. Let's try 0 lines. All right. All right, looks like ads are done. So give me 1 second, chat. I'm going to fixing something right now, and we will get back to what we were currently doing. The only downside about doing these timers like this is that it doesn't make it look nice. Because these timers I have them set so that after a certain amount of lines, so it's not like blowing up the chat, it shows up. And we've hit the lines between everybody, between the raids and everybody talking, and Max also talking about what potato shenanigans ends up going down. So everything's been good there. So do not know why they're not working like they need to be. All right, so I just changed all those. All right, we'll see if they pop up in the chat. And everybody that's watching, appreciate it. Anybody that's watching on any of the channels, thank you very much. It's definitely helps out the channel. And if you're liking what you're watching, like, follow, subscribe on YouTube. It's all free. Helps out the channel considerably. Follow on Twitch if you're liking the content, and then also same thing on TikTok. Follow on TikTok as well, so at least you guys get notifications. But if you want notifications on any of the platforms, check out the Discord. So the bot should be talking about Discord here in a little bit. So all right, let's get back to the content. All right, we are in the midst of trying to find a good griffin. So let's see if we can find ourselves one. Ooh, 145. What's the big stat on this guy? Health, Stams, Oh, 33 in melee, and it's a female? Oh yeah, that female's gonna be ours. That's pretty much what's happening here. All right, let's see if we can get her to get, we need her to get off of that. All right, reload. But let's not hit the, okay, there we go. And then we're gonna switch to this guy. And I miss. Upside is that the babies aren't gonna do anything, so. I missed? Oh, come on, man. All right. All right. This guy is getting a little ridiculous. Okay, you can keep wait a minute. I didn't get the hit on him. Why am I not getting hit registration on this guy? Oh, you're grounded now? There we go. That's what I want to see. There we go. I gotta lead him a little bit here. Alright, I see. Oh, there we go. I missed. That's why we got extras. Well, that's BS. I had that hit. Good thing I got a lot of health on this guy. And then the glitch to reload? Come on, man. Okay, reload. Are we not going to reload? No, it's cool. I'll just take the hit. That's fine. Got him. And didn't lead enough. Got you on that one. He might be running now, because I did get a few good hits on him. Oh, he's definitely going to be running now. This is like a 700% like... Oh yeah, he's running now. Let's just hope you don't land in a really bad spot. There we go. Oh, he's still moving. This is still the same guy, right? How's his topar? It's getting pretty high though. Oh, I just freaking jumped off the guy. I thought I landed. Probably should have popped out my freaking... my other griffin. It would have been a lot easier to tame off the back of. But it's fine. See if we can get him... Alright. Looks like he's coming down a little bit. Oh yeah. This guy should be taking a nap here fairly soon. Oh no, he's going down in topar. Oh, this is kind of a bad area. Come on, man. I probably could have built a trap for him, but I kind of want to just... we're doing it live kind of a thing. Freaking tree lines. This is still the same guy, right? Just making sure? Yeah, 145. God, man, he's just like flying to the moon. Probably should have trapped him. It probably would have been a lot easier, but... Alright, let's see how good my aim is. Come on. Oh, I should have got that hit. Come on. Oh, I got that hit. Now got to follow this guy around. He's definitely being difficult, to say the least. Oh, come on. I had that hit. Oh yeah, he's like lost in the sauce right now. All right. I don't want that 25 messing up anything, so we're going to take him out real quick. As soon as we take out these guys. Yeah, we get killed the 50 creatures. That works. That's the good one. That's the bad one. Shit. Bad. There we go. Okay, can I, like, equip what I want to equip? Did we code something? Okay. 4. There we go. We got it. Hey, Easton, how's it going, man? Oh, I should have got that hit. Keep missing my shots. Yeah, right now we're trying to get this bad boy to take a nap. And he has been very difficult to try to take a nap. Probably should have trapped him, but... And we got to hit him again. Pretty much just make it a little bit more interesting. Just pretty much doing it live, just chasing him down and tranking him and stuff. Try not to... Here, go back the other direction. There you go. Perfect. Oh, man. I'm trying not to trank my guy, too, so there's that, too. These tranks are not cheap. Oh, come on. Just give me a hit. Give me one hit registration. Come on. What game is this? This is ARK Survival Ascended. Survival game that you pretty much deal with like dinosaurs and that kind of stuff. Right now I'm just trying to tame one of these guys, and whenever you try to tame them, you have to use what's called like narcotics and like tranquilizers and stuff. Well, once they get close to wanting to take a nap and like pass out, they start running around pretty crazy like. And normally you'd build traps and keep them stationary, but oh yeah. Yeah, this is the new the redone version of ARK. This is in like Unreal 5 versus the Unreal 4 one. Here we go. All right, come on, man. Just give me a hit. Oh, come on. How am I missing? Got the hit. All right, he's almost about to pass out. One more hit and he's done. And the only reason we're chasing this guy is that he's got a very high melee stat. So, like, I think 33 was the melee stat. And we're going to take out this guy just so I don't got to mess around with him. Okay, he's gone. Of course, he's like a million miles up in the air. This would have been so much easier if I trapped him, but he should be, yep, he's napping. Nice. Alright, so now we need to put the stuff down on him so that he doesn't get eaten by something. So we're going to go here, 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 here. Because we don't want him also getting hit. That's the big thing. And of course I didn't get the freaking size gates I wanted. Normally I like to use behemoth gates, but alright. Now if we can get him pretty much encapsulated, like the core of him encapsulated.
Oh, hi. So, how are you holding up? Because I'm a potato.
Lilith, you are not a potato, but your husband is definitely a potato. But that was definitely for Max for sure. I found that and I was like, that has to be something for Max. Okay, now it looks like my bots are running wild, so. Alright, I think we got everything covered. You can't scare me. It's not happening. Sorry. Now, if I was like playing like maybe something that was kind of creepy, maybe, but you're not scaring me. But I appreciate the redemption though. I'm glad everything's working like it. You will try. And I will love to see the day when it actually happens. It'll probably get me like, I'll be like neck deep in a freaking horror game, and you're gonna get me like right off the rip, and I'm gonna just kind of freak out and probably fall out of my chair. It will happen, but right now, not happening. Okay, we need to figure out Dotadex on this guy and see what kind of stats we got going on. So, but I hope things are doing well for you there, Lilith. I hope things are amazing. Hope your streams have been phenomenal. And if you have not checked out Lilith, she's a pretty cool VTuber. Does a lot of Dead by Daylight, and as of recently some Peak. I think you've been playing some Peak too. So if you have not checked her out, definitely check her out. And let's see if this works. There we go. I was about to say, they are the late night crew, or at least to me, they're the late night crew of VTubers and streamers because of them being on the West Coast side of things. Normally they're like doing their thing at like 2 o'clock in the morning my time. They're like, yeah, everything's kosher. I'm like wanting to take a nap. Like I'm about to just pass out for the evening. But figured I'd do a late night stream now just to see how everything's working. Well, no kidding, you don't sleep. You drink more coffee than I do. That's fairly impressive. Because I drink a decent amount of coffee. Alright. Alright, let's check the Dodo Dicks. See what we need to provide for this guy to come out like he needs to. Griffin, 145. He's got 592 health or food, and he's at 5837. And we always starve tame to get the best amount of taming effectiveness, so we got about 13 minutes on this guy, and we shouldn't need any narcotics or anything, so we are good to go there. All right, Okay, we will leave him to do what he needs to do there. Lol, I stream and go to work. I work from home, so I mean it's easy. So I mean, if I don't get a lot of sleep, I mean, mine's like a really project-based kind of thing. So I mean, if I need to catch a quick nap on lunch or something, I can, or something like that. But I mean, yeah, I couldn't do that. If I had to go into somewhere and be functional on like 4 hours of sleep, nah. 6 hours is like my happy medium. 6 to 7. It's like my happy medium when it comes to sleep. All right, Easton. I'll catch you later, man. And if you guys are wondering too, we got chat between TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch and stuff. Welcome in, Leah. I'm glad you have found the 10-point redemption like you do. I think I actually ended up, I 100% hijacked that mentality off of Rod's with his the cheese tax thing. Hope things are going well for you. And just like Lilith, she is also a resident VTuber of the late night variety over on Twitch. And if you have not checked out her content, she's got fairly awesome wickedry or wicked spell casting and all that kind of cool stuff. So let me see if this works here. Should work. There we go. I'm doing phenomenal. Pretty much doing a late night stream, and as you can see, my bots are running amok at the moment because I had them set up so that it would do it every line, like it's like every 10 lines, but then they weren't doing anything. Now I have them set to no lines and just have them on like a timer, but now they're like all over the place right now. So, and I'm currently in the midst of taming a female griffin with a really high melee stat. So I got about 13 minutes to kill. So we're also on the hunt to try to find some alphas so I can mount some wonderful trophy pieces on the wall at my base. And we're also listening to a little bit of Sleep Token too on the Twitch side. So what's up? Oh yeah, definitely dig the Sleep Token. I've been listening to this album like constantly, like front to back. Like it's very few soundtracks where you can actually get pretty much bangers on every track. Every track. There's not a single one that I don't like. Well, between that and I've been listening to this one and KDH. So I mean, KDH is my guilty pleasure. I know you've been going pretty hard on the Korean stuff, for the Korean pop stuff. Your suggested shared stuff shows up on my TikTok all the time now, and you've been like reposting pretty much anything. It's like Korean pop and big booty Latinas. I don't know why. Just both of those have been showing up. And I guess that's like the algorithm shenanigans that's going on. So I just think it's just funny. Between that and everybody's been doing the lizard thing. I don't know what that's all about. It's like lizard, 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 lizard. It's like everybody does that whole lizard thing now. Repeat. And it's kind of funny too with music. I don't know who here's got like music background and stuff. I got a little bit of it because I used to be in like show choir when I was in high school and learned a little bit of like baseline, like basic music theory stuff. I mean, the way that these guys do their music and they do the genre flip, like just the genre flip in the mid portion of the song is just chef's kiss. Just I have no idea what the lizard. Yeah, I think it's from like a movie, upcoming movie or something. It's like a meme that's being developed. Oh, we need to take care of this raptor like yesterday. I do not want that raptor messing up my team. And then I kind of went on your guys' whole ordeal for blurp and stuff, so I got it set up. So we'll see how that's been working. Lilith tried to scare me. It's not happening, but seems like it's working pretty well. Plus, I also even have a redemption for Max. I listened to it and I was like, this has to be a Max redemption. So I labeled it Max's life outlook. That's what I named it, or renamed it to. Yeah, as soon as I took the lines off of my freaking bots, they're like every single like on the nose kind of thing. What else? It works. But pretty much this is like the ultimate boring part of what's going on here. So let's see how our dudes.
Oh, hi. So, how are you holding up? Because I'm a potato.
You are definitely a potato, Max. That is why we have. That's why we have the portal robot saying that you're a potato. And I'm glad that everybody's got the tokens for it. I haven't had any channel redeems on this channel for a very long time, so I know you were definitely a potato by the end of your what was it? By the end of your 12-hour stream. Like I think I caught a clip of something that was going on towards the end of it. There we go. And also check out Max's stream. He ends up doing a lot of streaming towards the late night on for MTG and stuff. So I got him out there too. All right. So we are checking on this guy, trying to figure out how much time left we have on this tame. He's at 5695 food out of 5920. So we're going to check him out. He's at, pause the timer, 5692. So we got 6 minutes. All right. We're going to leave that window open, kind of off to the side here. There we go. But I have two favorite lines I like to say every day. It's either I know a spell to summon big booty Latinas or release the witch, and also another line, but I need to remember it. I mean, you have to have that catchphrase. I'm still trying to. I think I'm trying to find the catchphrase. Like I always at the end of the stream do the stay safe out there. I know it can be kind of scary because of the whole like freaky horror genre kind of thing, but I don't know. It's just I think I need a change. So, all right. See you. We got 6 minutes to kill. Let's see if we can find ourselves either another griffin. Yeah, we could probably try to find ourselves another griffin. And that was the indicator for 5 minutes. So, from the Dodo Dex. Dodo Dex is a really good reference. If you have not used Dodo Dex before, it's a nice reference to let you know when the creature that you're taming is going to be done, or all the good stuff that you need for your taming. So, oh, here, hello. There's a whole bunch of them over here. All right, let's check out this guy. Bones shall not pass. That's such a good line. Yes. Holy shit, that's a 150. What's the good? That's a good weight stat though. I already have one with a good weight stat. I think.
Fascinating. Will you join me, starving wolf?
All right. I would like to have somebody in the chat quote that line. Like, where is that line from? So, and actually, we do have ads coming up. So, God, that's a 150, but it's just high in weight. We will keep you there, but we will see what else is available. We got 3 more minutes till the other one's available, so we will leave you alone right now, Mr. 150, and we may stop by to pick you back up. Alright, it looks like we got one guy that's on the ground here. Let's see what you are. 95. What we do for the low levels, chat, we get rid of the low levels. Reload, reload, reload. Come on. And you're gone. Okay. And what we do, the reason why we do that, I don't know if anybody's played ARK, at least that's been hanging out, but pretty much we do that to get the respawn, or get new spawns coming in, for new creatures and stuff. Looks like we've got another 2 more minutes. Nice thing about the ads, though, we're not doing anything crazy, we're actually waiting, so you guys aren't missing out on much, so. And we do have alerts on all the channels. So if you're doing anything on any of the channels, between following on like TikTok or anything on YouTube or Twitch, everybody sees everything. So for alerts, so it makes it really nice. Yeah, like that whole thing right there. Why is it doing... Hold on. I have to check this out. I got 2 minutes until the tame's ready, and I'll show you exactly how to do the tame here, because we've kept it out long enough and it needs to eat enough kibble to actually work properly there. Do I have these? Okay, I have one set to 15 minutes, one set to 25. Okay, this guy can be set to 40? No. We'll set him to 40 minutes. I mean, I like Prime too, but it doesn't need to be every 15 minutes. Let's do 25. Okay, 30 minutes. Oh, that's because some of these were set to the same time frame. All right, what's the TTS one? TTS one can be every 45. Let's do that. All right, we'll see how that works. See if it doesn't spam the chat and stuff. All right, we got 30 seconds. So the way that this works, chat, is that you have to have a specific type of kibble to get the most amount of, or a specific type of food to get the most amount of tame out of your creature that you have down here. So pretty much what you'll do is you'll have the best type of kibble or best type of food, which is going to be kibble in this instance. And we need how many? 4 pieces. So we're going to get 4 pieces of kibble here. 4 pieces. Got 4 pieces there, and we're going to go over here, and we're going to shut the door, make sure nothing disturbs us, because you don't want your tame getting hit, or at least the one that you're trying to tame, because you lose taming effectiveness. So then what you do is once you get to the right starve portion of things, you'll go over here, put it onto it. It's going to tame with 99% effectiveness. And that's how it works. All right, so now we got this guy. So this guy's good to go. So we actually ended up getting a high melee stat female. So that's going to be really, really good in the long term here. So we're going to pick up all this stuff here. And appreciate that lurk there, Carrie. Or Leah. I don't even know why I just said Carrie, but appreciate the lurk. Anyways, let's see if we can find ourselves another high level one. We have the 150 that we did see. That was a pretty good one, so. All right, Max. Appreciate the alert, too. Going to bed soon? I thought you'd never sleep. I mean, unless you got a long... I know you work those, like, 12-hour days at work, so... It's probably... I think Thursdays is your long day working. If I remember right. But if so, I hope you have a phenomenal day at work. Is that the 150? Yeah, it's the high weight 150. Damn it. I hope everything goes good at work, and I hope you get some good sleep. Because I'm going to probably be in that same boat here in about an hour or so. So, I just figured I'd try out some things with these, try out these things with the commands and the timers and see if I can get a nice happy medium. And, let's see if we can find ourselves another Griffin. That 150 is tempting, but I already have one with a high weight stat. I'm trying to find ones with high melee, if I can get one with high melee, high stam, and high health. That's pretty much the goal of what I'm looking for, so I can make like the super soldier of a Griffin, so that these Griffins can probably go up against like wyverns and that kind of thing. We'll do like dive bombs and take them completely out. Not really seeing too much. I know they're spawning further down towards Greenup as of recently, at least today they have been. Stop for some stam. Alright, I see some activity going on over here. What's going on over here? Yeah, this is the 150, I think. Yeah, it's the 150 with the high weight. Here's an... That's a pterodon. Don't need any pterodons. And normally when you need something to respawn, like, it's not always... it's not, like, always going to be, like, as soon as you just leave the area, you have to go out of render, and the new spawns that come in might not be the spawns that you want, which is fine. So you just kind of gotta roll the dice to see what the system ends up spawning in that area. So, and I love the fact when bots get auto banned. It makes it so much nice, or so much nicer. And what did we do? We wiped out all the freaking griffins from the map? Got one griffin. And we have a 150 that's hanging around, but I really don't want to bag it because, I mean, yeah, it's got a nice high weight stat, so it'd be nice for like a transportation kind of one, but weight doesn't really bother me, or isn't really a necessity for me on these ones. I want these ones to be able to like go toe to toe with like a dragon or something. That's pretty much what I want to have in there. And we've got a bunch of terror birds down there doing their thing. Oh, here's one. Where are you? Level 60? Don't need a 60. Did I kill it right off the rip? I did. I didn't even see the death thingy. What else? I'll take it. And we got a raptor over there. Do we got another griffin? Or is that an RG? That's an RG. We'll just go poking around here, see if we see anybody. I think on this side, though, there's mostly RGs on this side. So... normally up around this ridge is where like most of your griffins end up showing up if they're going to show up. Alright, those guys are fighting over there. Don't really need nothing there. So we got ourselves a good female chat with a really, really high melee stat. So it was like a 33. Wasn't it a 33 on that melee stat on that female? Oh, it's like after it tamed, it became a 40. So yeah, yeah, really high melee stat. So what we're in the market for is a griffin that's got a high... if I'd take a health, probably say a health or stam. Probably health would be the next one. I have a feeling that's at 150. No, it's 55. But you always got to keep in mind when you're like doing your hunting, you have to keep in mind on what's going on around you because you don't want to get caught. You don't want to get caught like off your tame and stuff. Oh. Okay, take you out. Take you out. I'm getting mauled right now, so hold on. Oh, it's a 150. That's why it's so hard. Oh! And I'm bleeding. Oh! Alright. Are you actually worth, like, taming, potentially? Hold on. 150s always like intrigue me to just see like if they're actually going to be a good tame or not. What's its highest stat? Nah, food. It's a trash 150. All right, let's reload. We'll take out this griffin. Alright, he's going. Okay, that one. Okay, that looks good. And if you're wondering what I'm like talking about is I'm checking out like the bots and stuff, the timer bots. That's pretty much what the stream's been pretty much for, is just making sure how check all the, make sure the bots are doing what they need to be doing. That's a 50. Alright, that guy's going. I probably should be hunting these guys on the back of a griffin, really. That's the high weight 150. Alright, let's see if we can do it. Let's see what we got on here. I really don't need those flame arrows. I'll take that. And I'll take about... I really don't need all that meat either. I could probably get some meat off of... get some meat off of the... If I can talk. Get some meat off of some kills and stuff. So I should be alright there. Alright, let's put up... let's do the new female that we just got. With the high melee. Well, that's why I just grabbed some of that meat. Well, let's only grab a little bit of meat. We don't need too much meat. Let's do like 100. Should be fine. Throw that over there and then get rid of this drop. Alright. I'm still getting used to like the controls on how these guys fly because they do a lot of dive bombs I'm trying to figure out like what's the special maneuver for the dive bomb. Okay, is that our 150? Yeah, that's the weight 150. And the reason why we swapped is that the Rhinognathia, you can't fire off the back of it while you're flying. I mean, you can like do some weird kind of stand kind of a thing, but it doesn't work that well. So let's see. We should be getting some spawns in here soon. Lots of bees over there. That is a lot of bees over there. Holy camolies. A lot of bees. Alright. Let me stam up or use the levels on this guy to give me a little bit more stam. We know this female's got the melee stat, which is fine, so I probably really shouldn't have put the stats into her for the level ups, but I need a little bit more stam. Now I can use the gene scanner too, which is a really cool thing, is that the gene scanner, you can go in and figure out exactly like where something's at, but I don't want it redirecting me to the 150. So we're just going to kind of like cruise this area here and see what respawns end up coming through. Okay, we just got Terror Bird still over there. See, the glide is like the biggest thing with this guy. And glide's amazing. So I don't know if you guys have ever used them before, but they're great. Still haven't seen nobody yet. I would like to see a griffin. Just one more good one. That's still the 150, I'm thinking. I'm not going to tame that one. I'm just going to leave that be. I really hope that 150 is not the thing that's messing up the spawns over here. We're going to do a quick pass over here, see if we see anything. But then we're going to go out of render and see if we can find ourselves like maybe a Rex or something, like an Alpha Rex. Because I really want to get the, like the trophy piece for my base. That's the big thing we were going for. There we go. Go way out of render so we can get some. Oh, there's supposed to be some guys down here. stam. Yeah, supposedly there's some guys down here, supposedly. At least from the spawn maps and stuff. I know there's plenty of freaking Spinos around here, that's for sure. And actually taming off the back of these is actually super easy. I never really used them too much though. I mean, a lot of my buddies did, but I never used them too much until this map. Well, this is actually where they came back out, is this map, but all right, let's see. Let's break out the gene scanner and see if we can find ourselves a... How do I have 2 gene scanners? See if we can find one. Easiest way to use the gene scanner, chat, is that you can just hold the R button on your keyboard if you're playing PC. I don't know which button it is on Xbox, but then you can, it's called the radial menu. You'll select the gene scanner, the creature, and then you can go in and figure out which creature you need. And we're actually looking for a griffin. We'll hit that. And then it'll show it right on your front of your indicator there, like the picture. And then you use the left and right to figure out exactly where you need to go, like the directions that you need to go. So we need to go probably somewhere in this direction, I'm guessing. Let me see. Yep. Gotta go that direction, which is actually the direction we came from, but it's probably pointing to the 150. All right. I don't know why they said that there was guys down here. There's no griffins down here. Zero griffins. And I have a feeling that this is going to point me in the direction of said griffin that I've already... Said griffin I've already ended up finding already. Oh, this is like Dragon Country. Hold on. Did I go too far? Oh yeah, I went entirely too far. They're talking about the guys over here. Oh shit. Stammed out. Oh no. That's bad. And I think there's a... Oh, I'm good. He's pretty far away. I'm used to being on the bug and moving around on the bug. The bug stam is like super great. And it's like consistent. With the griffins, it's kind of like all over the place unless you got like a good set of stam on your creature. All right, we kind of went out of render, so let's hope that something came back. Got the 150 that's there. I have a feeling that 150 is like completely blocking any sort of spawns that are coming in. All right, 1 second, chat. I'm gonna try something here with my time stuff here. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna mess around with that later. Alright, there's some fighting going on over here. Alright, it looks like it's an Allosaurus, so we don't gotta mess around with that. Bunch of big dudes down here. Maybe I need to clear out all of these spawns before I can get some more guys to come through. Alright, let's try that out. We're gonna... Actually, you know what? Let's check. We did end up completing some skills, so hold on. Oh, actually, you know what? I know where there's an Alpha Carno. Let's do that real quick. We're gonna kill a Alpha Carno, which if I remember right, the Alpha Carno was over here. And I'm going to apologize ahead of time. The bots my bots are, we're kind of in an R&D kind of thing with the bots. So we're trying to make sure that they're working properly. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Did I murder that one already? Hold on. All right. Oh, snap. Sondelicious, thank you very, very much for the raid. I appreciate that. How was your game? What were you playing? Hope you were playing ARK like I was. It's been sitting here on the hunt for some griffins, but I hope things have been doing well for you. And if you're new to the channel, started with Rocket League, ended with ARK. That's a good one to end with. ARK is always a good time. It can be very chill. It can be very bad at times. I mean, it could go worse to worse to worse. But honestly, if you're new to the channel, pretty much you were talking to Wolves. Pretty much we hang out. We do really cool like playthroughs on games. This is like my go-to game on if I'm doing a chill stream and testing some stuff out. But I'm an IT guy by trade. Pretty much everything you see here. Here, hold on. Pretty much everything you see here is built by me, myself, and I. Everything that's going on with the stream. So pretty much we hang out. We talk about pretty much anything that's going on for anime, gaming, IT, or like technology stuff. And pretty much we just vibe. This makes it really nice. And plus I do a lot of informational and tutorial content. So honestly, I appreciate the raid. It's been great. And honestly, I appreciate you very much for that raid. But I hope things have been doing well for you. And for anybody else that has not checked out Sunday, check them out. I have not checked out your streams yet, so I cannot officially shout you out. But I appreciate the raid, though. Thank you. And honestly, East has been one of the OGs for the stream. So if you need a good opinion, East is a really good one. So thank you very, very much, though, for the raid. I will definitely have to check out your streams as well there Sundays. See what kind of cool content you got going on over there. I know around this time I got a circle of VTuber friends that are normally on around this time. This is actually a super late night stream for me, but wanted to test out some things, make sure things were working, and things are working, but not the way that I want them to. But you know how it is. We do have some ads coming up here in about a minute. So actually, you know what? Screw that. You guys are hanging out here and watching the stream. We're gonna dismiss the ads this time. Yeah, I miss the times when everybody was streaming around the same time too, so you could like be able to go back and forth and stuff like that. I know I'd end up streaming a little earlier than most of the crew or most of the big crew I end up hanging out with, because a lot of those guys are West Coast, so. Well, shit, I hope you have a fantastic night, man. Appreciate you. Have a good night. Check out another stream sometime for sure. Got to work and food. Hey, I feel you, man. I got my day job and everything too, so have a good night, and I hope everything goes good for you, and I hope your food is delicious. No, I had made some dinner for myself, and it was chef's kiss. So, have a good night. I hope everything goes good for you, and I hope your games are even better. And for everybody that is in here, thank you for watching and sticking around. We appreciate everybody, lurkers and active chatters alike. If you have any questions for me, for gaming or anything else, just let me know what you want to talk about, man. I mean, we were talking about GPUs a little earlier, and we're talking about a little anime stuff a little earlier than that. So we talk about all kinds of things in here. East Coast, for some reason, even though he's BRB'd right now, East Coast likes to talk about Mayo. I don't know why, but he does. So. All right, so we are in the hunt for an Alpha Carno or a high level, Griffin. That's what we're doing right now. So let's check her out, figure out what's going down. That's a second raid tonight too, man. It's crazy. Gonna go for Alpha Carno. So let's see. We'll do creature track scan Carno. See if we luck out, because sometimes those Alpha Carnos can be somewhere fairly close. So we got to go straight. I have a feeling this Carno is going to be down here, though. We got that guy down there. Yeah, I knew that Carno was going to be down here. Yeah, and I know Sky hasn't been streaming a little bit, and Sky's another VTuber friend. She hasn't been streaming because her computer's been kind of acting up, at least from what she was telling me, at least last time I talked to her. So she used to stream considerably more than I do, but because most of the content I make is offline content, but a lot of tutorial stuff. But yeah, actually I've been streaming a lot as of recently. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, she did get that new job. Yep, you're 100% right. She did end up getting that new job. There's a lot of shenanigans going on down here. But no Carno. Great. Well, yeah, I mean, I think at the time though, yeah, she was streaming a lot, but I think at the time though, I think she was also doing a lot of work from home from her previous job, so she had a lot of available time frame to do it. Now she's actually has to go in for work and that kind of thing, so she's not available. Yeah, yep. You're completely right, Easy. It was before they moved. So I mean, it's just time frames, man. All right, I'm not getting anything for Carnos here. Hold on. I know that one Carno just died. Okay, there is a Carno this direction. It's still over here? Dude, it's got to be on top of this rock. Hold on. Is there a Carno on top of the rock? Don't tell me it's like one of those ones that's like glitched. No, it says it's forward this way. So that thing's got to be underneath. Is it the dead body? No, those are a bunch of terror birds. Oh, there it is. It's like in the rock. Yeah, that's definitely what we don't want. All right. Let's check to see. We've been outside of the range of the griffins, so let's see if we got some new griffins coming in. We did get one good griffin, chat. We got one with a really high melee stat, and it was a 145. So things were looking up there for a minute until pretty much it dried up for the spawns. Pretty much the goal is just high level griffins, and if we can find an alpha carno, that'd be kind of cool too. The only reason I'm on the griffin now is just it makes it easier for taming. Did I just lose where the... Hold on, I might have just lost where the fuck I needed to go. Oh, I need to go this way. I went the wrong direction. Hate it when that happens. Alright, East. Appreciate that lurk, man. That's an interesting looking Dimorphodon right there, man. Is that an alpha? Hold on. Alpha raptor? No, that's just a normal raptor. Had the color pattern of an alpha. I know some people that abide by these griffins, but I mean, trying to get the stamina and everything to work like you need to, I think I just need more practice. I need more practice like riding around on one, but... And I know some guys that just, that's all they do is ride around on griffins because they're, I mean, the utility's great on them, but I don't know. I kind of like bugs a little bit better, even though they're like the biggest pain in the ass to tame, but. All right. There's a lot of badness going on over there. Yeah, there's a lot of craziness going on there. What is that? Hold on. We need to see what's going on here. It looks like a dinosaur WWE match going on down here. Looks like some stegos are facing a bunch of raptors. Yeah, it's like a pack of raptors. Yeah, just a lot of raptors. A whole herd of them. That's interesting. Okay. Let's check out. We need to figure out the direction that we're trying to get to. Just down here. I got stuck in a tree. There we go. All right. So we should get some griffin action going on over here somehow. Supposedly. At least word on the street. Don't know if that's the case, but... And got nothing going on there. Okay, we got no griffins going on over here. Got any griffins coming on over here? And that's the cool thing about this game, Chad, is that if you wanted like something to chill and just be able to like to go on an adventure for, that's kind of the reason why I play this game so much, because it's so cool to play. It's like you just go out and just explore and just find random shit to like get yourself in trouble. Go in a cave. Caves are like dungeons in this game. You can do there's a lot of things you can do. You can do taming, you can do base building. There's so much different stuff on there. There's a lot of also back end stuff like RL stuff when it comes to like the way that the whole how they're re-releasing their same games in UE5 and kind of recharging for the same game kind of. But and then also they do have a little bit of pay to win in there too when it comes to like the tames. Like certain tames you have to get like the battle pass or you have to get that specific tame, or I think they call it like premium tames or fantastic tames. That's what they call it. So, I think we just need to. I think we just need to start killing some stuff. All right, so we're gonna repopulate the planet. That's what we're doing. Mass exodus. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna eat stuff. That's what we're gonna do here. All right, we're gonna do our own version of a dino wipe manually. This is the Karka, chat. The Karka is an amazing creature. It is the better version of the Giga. It has a blood rage maneuver, a tail swipe, blood rage maneuver where its damage keeps going up and it keeps healing itself considerably. It's an overpowered Giga. And it also gets quicker every time it kills something. Top-notch tame. Then we could use the hide too, so. Why is that river so loud? I need the bees. I need to keep the bees. Yeah, and whenever the Karka's actually got the enrage timer, like his eyes end up glowing like that yellow color. So that's when he's got the buff on. All right, let's take these guys out. And this is the fun part too. A lot of the times you have to do like meat runs for if you're breeding dinos and stuff. So this is also a really good meat running animal as well. Like I just murdered a whole herd of terror birds. The microraptors can always end up getting the rough end of the stick because I've been dismounted by a microraptor so many times it's been stupid. Whoa! I'm kind of surprised my Soul Eater perk hasn't hit. The Soul Eater perk's kind of a new thing out of the tree that you can do. What it does is it actually replenishes 15% of your stamina. And I think it stacks. I don't know how high it stacks. I've seen it stack to about 3%. Yeah, now I'm biting for like 2k on a 39 stack of rage, which you can see right there in the kind of the middle section there. And the bees I'm gonna leave alone because I think I actually need to tame one. Plus, if somebody else needs to tame them, because there's like 4 or 5 other people on the server that I play with, and if they need to tame one, it makes it for a really nice, easy tame for them. Because I think they're all level 1s, which is funny because there was a dino wipe done on this server already. Tail swipe. Well, actually, I think that uses some of my rage using tail swipe. And I would do the roar, but that actually completely takes out my rage. See, look at all that meat. I have over 4,000 stack of meat. So yeah, they're great for meat runs. Raw prime. And we'll drop that too. From that. Man, I really don't want to. I have to get rid of this 150. It hurts my soul, but it has to happen. Alright, let's see if I can tag it long distance here. Come on. Or not. Come on, Mr. 150, come on down here. There we go. Come on down and say hi. And then they also do this bleed debuff on them too, so... Oh. Whoops. There we go. All right, I've taken out a lot of things around here, so... And I'm not seeing any more birds show up, any more griffins show up. Okay, let's not murder the bees. We got a bunch of pterodons over here. Maybe they're holding up my griffin spawns. Sweet. All right, we have pretty much eliminated the majority of the creatures in this valley. So let's hope that ended up sparking some respawns. Get rid of the raw meat because we don't need the raw meat. We got plenty back at base. So we're gonna do a quick pass up here, see if anything new popped up over here. If not, like we're gonna put the Karka away and see if we get any new respawns. Right. We got these raptors here. Oh. All right. I think we're good. All right, and Griffin. Oh, wait a minute, that's the male. I want the female. Or, no. I am on the female. I thought it was the male I just put out. Oh, here we go. We got a new spawn in. There we go. That's what I need. A 140. It's got a high food stat. All right, let's try this aerial combat thing. Should be able to shotgun this guy. Yeah, it would help if I'm, like, facing him. Well, he's hitting me for, what, like, 113? Yes. Oh, what am I doing? No! Shit. Back up, back up, back up. Oh, this is bad. Alright. Okay, yeah, they need to land. I got them on like neutral or something. Which one's this one? Is this the female? This is going badly. Can you land? Thank you. Yeah, this is the one I need to put back in there. So where's my other griffin at? Here's the other griffin. That was terrible. Alright, we're gonna get these off my bar. That was terrible. Alright. Oh, freaking A. Alright, so we did get one good spawn. We got a spawn in, but it wasn't the best one. And that's a level 60. I keep forgetting I can shoot off the back of this guy. I'm trying not to shoot my guy too, because this is a pretty crazy looking freaking shotgun, because it'll do some damage. Oh, I just had to murder everything and then brought back in the griffins. Shotgun's OP. The shotgun is probably one of the best weapons in ARK to have, really, if you're doing anything like cave diving or like good protection against other creatures and stuff like that. It does the most amount. I think it does the most amount of damage. At least in one turn, it does the most amount of damage. We'll have to check the other corner of this valley and make sure there's no other griffins over there. Because if not, then we'll have to end up... I think we'll end up having to probably go try to find other things. We're looking for alphas. That's the big thing we're looking for. But I wanted to get a mating pair of griffins. We got the high melee stat, but we just need like a high health stat. $145 or higher. That's pretty much what we're going with. Because I don't want to really mess around with dealing with the low level stuff and then leveling it back up. I mean, you can also argue and like do the base stat kind of situation where you can go completely by base stat and do the math on it. I don't want to do the math. Sorry, it's just not my thing. So, or math is my thing, but I just don't want to do the math. All right, what are you? 25. Oh, you're gonna get hit. Or not. There we go. That's how you do that. I need to learn the dive attack. Like, I don't know if it's while you're diving you just hit left trigger or if there's a certain button that you hit. Oh, I think I see another one over here. Oh yeah, nice. Coming in now. It's a 95. Yeah, we gotta take it out. It's not up to snuff, chat. How many times do I have to hit this guy? There we go. Alright, can I like move now? There we go. Thank you. Freaking getting attacked by bugs and bees alike. Oh, we got a, or is that a, oh, that's an RG. Damn. Not a griffin. Close. Not a griffin. And the reason why I'm doing this, chat, is I'm going to be doing some cave runs, or there's like a wyvern cave I need to go into to get some artifacts, and I need something that can handle itself up against like dragons and stuff. So it's pretty much the main reason why I'm grabbing one. So I can like go in and out. Have not seen anything else yet. Oh, we got another griffin over here. Let's see what kind of griffin that the system decided to spawn at. It's a 95. Not that great, chat. It's gonna circle around, but I don't know which side. But you're lucky. Have to reload. There we go. Shotgun does the best. Never fails. Yeah, it looks like we got Brontos respawning back in, but I don't want the Brontos to be spawning back in. I want the Griffins to be spawning back in. Well, I think we are getting pretty much stuck with low-end spawns. And I feel like those bees are actually holding on, or are holding on to some of the spawns. Really kind of sucks, but I don't want to murder them. Alright, we got ads here for about 90 seconds, and of course, stammed out. Alright, let's get on out of here. That was a 140. Let's break out, Bug Boy. Let's go with Mr. Pink. There we go. So much faster. They're almost like the Chinook helicopter. Somebody made that reference and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty spot on. So let's go and just kind of poke around over here in the snowy area. See if we can see any elites or anything. Any sort of alphas, I mean. I say elites, but you know what I meant. Like alphas. A lot of times you can catch yourself a good alpha in the murder snow. And it looks like we are back after the ads here, so. I do want to come through here and actually end up taking out a lot of these spawns in the snow, because I think there's a lot of mammoth spawns that are going up on there, but I don't want to do it yet because of the dragons we can tame up there, and so it'd be a nice spot to level up a dragon real quick. But there's a 150 dragon that I've been trying to tame up there, but it's just so bugged out right now for some reason. Then we got those guys over there. Could probably steal the egg that's out from underneath of them. It's a cool little color pattern too. I think I can outrun them. What do you think, chat? I think I can. So let's see if we can find... What the hell's going on there? Why are they moving? They don't... Do they have a nest down here? I don't think they got a nest down here, do they? Let's do a quick drive-by. No, they don't have a nest down here, so what the hell are they... Yeah, they got... Yeah, they don't really have anything over here. I was hoping that they had like a egg down there, which would be really cool, because my one buddy ended up getting a 175 egg from the frost wyverns that were over here, but... Some of these areas I think I'm going to end up having to go through and end up like just like doing a clear and just eat everything with my Karka and just clear everything out so I can see if I can get some good spawns in here, because I have not seen any alpha Rexes or anything. I saw an alpha Carno and I've seen alpha Raptors, but that's it. Besides that, that's all the alpha kind of stuff I've been seeing. I've been trying to take some trips here through the murder snow to see if there's anything of interest besides the large amount of mammoths that we got going on here on the server. But like I was saying prior, I don't want to murder all these mammoths because they're going to be good for a dragon tame if we decide to do a dragon tame. So it looks like there is a red drop over here. So let's see if we can nab this. Let's see if we can nab this red drop before it ends up despawning. Oh, that's a purple red ring. Oh, okay, we'll do purple red ring. Get that, and then we'll go to the red drop. I don't know if that red drop's going to be there though. Ooh, it looks pretty short. Oh, and of course there's pyromanes. We got bugs. Got a bunch of bugs. Let's see if we can get in here and get out. All right, let's do it. Come on. Okay, that's it. Let's get the hell out of here. For the red drop. It hasn't despawned already. I think it just did despawn. So I don't see it anymore. So red. Oh no, there's 2 red spawns. Oh, and they're like across from each other? Yeah, this one looks like it's gonna go off first, so let's do this one first. Oh, that's a red ring. Oh, it hasn't dropped yet. Alright, that's fine. We'll hit this one first. Get this red ring drop, and then we'll hit the other one. Hoping we get some good stuff, man. A lot of times you can get some phenomenal prints or some like good high-end structures out of it. Or bullets. Bullets are always good too. Plus this gives us enough ground clearance so we can kind of check out to see if we see any alpha carnos. Because that'll complete my milestone thing and I can upgrade my talent tree. Actually, I gotta see if I have any talent stuff available right now. It's in the middle of the swamp. Hate it when it's in the swamp. Okay, let's make this quick. Oh yeah, good stuff. Alright, get up and up. Alright. Oh, that one just flaked out? That couldn't have just flaked out. That didn't even land yet. Oh, yeah, no, it's still there. Okay. I was about to say, I saw it. It was like mid-air when it was coming down. Alright, I need to drag some stuff over here. Take that over there. Yeah, there was an industrial grill on that one. Just imagine what's going to be on this one. Oh, there's griffins over here? Damn it. Okay, we'll have to come back for those griffins. There's a bunch of griffins over here. This is like other griffin area. Damn it. Alright, we'll have to check this out after we get done with this red drop. The ADD is running max right now. My oversized looking dragonfly looking rhino beetle looking thing. These places are always littered with like Spinos and Baryonyxes and all kinds of craziness. Alright, let's see if we can get this real quick. Alright, let's go. Oh, nope. Come on, man. Alright. That's a pretty high sniper rifle. Alright, let's see what we got. That's a 727 fabricated Ascendant sniper rifle. That's fairly impressive. Alright, let's go back over here. Yeah, I didn't even know there was griffins over here too. Sitting here going through trying to find griffins in that one area and there are griffins all over here. Alright. What are you? A 145 with a very high stamina stat. Alright. That's a possibility. We can probably maybe think of that as a possibility. What's this guy? So 140 with also a high, or its highest is weight. I think we're gonna do the 145. I didn't even know I was gonna tame another one, but yeah, let's do the stam one. See if we can get the right stats we need. And I probably should end up swapping to the other guy, but I have a lot of shit. And there's a guy right there. And griffins everywhere. It's a 135. Yeah, the food sucks on that guy. And that's a 25. Alright, the industrial grow would keep that. We need the electronics, that guy. Let's just bring everything over. Oh man. I'm really heavy. Alright. Kind of sucks, but we're going to have to run the bug on the tame. So I really didn't want to, but I guess that's what we're going to have to do. Put the creatures over here. Alright, so our 145 is over here. Yes, that is our 145. And we got 3 of those elephant things, and I really don't want them to aggro on me while I'm sitting here trying to do this. Okay, where'd he go? There he is. Got it. Get another one. Reload. Get the next one. The next one. This is actually working out pretty well. And then he runs. Reload, reload, reload. He's gonna run again. Oh, if I would have tagged that one, that would have been fucking clutch. Let's have him run over here, see if I can nab him up here. I'd like to not get him in the deep portion of the valley, but oh yeah, that guy's like 1 or 2 shots away from taking a nap. Okay, let's get back over to the other side. Hey, he be running. And doesn't look like he's coming over the trees. And he is running. Oh, freaking, come on, man. Oh, and then we got all that mess over there. I really don't want to put that hat down over here. Man, he's just running, man. He needs to stop running. If it wasn't for the fact I had so much stuff on me right now, I'd probably be just trying to get him off. Just try to, like, get him off the back of one of the griffins. I should actually probably just do that. God, he shifts every time I get a shot off. Yeah, he's still running. And And I'm definitely not going to... See if I can get a good shot off from over here. I think the raptors ended up falling off here. Yeah. Alright, let's see if I can get a good shot. Got it. It was nice when the freaking griffin slowed down. I was able to get that shot off. And I really don't want him over in the snow. That would be really, really bad. You know, I should... What do you think, Chet? Should I, like, leave my dude here? I should probably just leave him here, shouldn't I? Yeah, we'll just leave him here, and then we'll come back and get him. He can handle himself for a little bit. Because I need to put this guy down. Which one's... That's the 140... That's the 145 right there. Oh, he's falling. He's right below me too. Shit. Okay. Yeah, he landed somewhere down here. Okay, that guy's dead. So, yeah, that's the dead guy. Now I gotta figure out where he dropped. All right, come on. And then I gotta go back. Okay, he's right down there. All right, cool. All right, let's get our bug back. So much easier off the back of this thing. So. All right. Do we got the gateways? We got the doors, and we need the gateways. There we go. Wait a minute. I just heard a... Alright, I killed one compy. So we should have other compies showing up. Figure I just get them out of the way so I don't gotta mess with them anymore. Alright, should be good. Alright, so now we're gonna block off the tame. Make sure that the tame doesn't get hit. It's a very important thing. I would like to be able to see. There we go. So now we can just put in our doors and we should be good to go. And door there. Cool. So we got another one with a good, this one was with a good stamina stat, if I do remember right. Let's double check that real quick. Yeah, it was a good stamina stat. All right. And shut the door. Shut that door. All right. So let's go and check. It's a 145. 145 with how much food? It's got 5280 food. 5280 food. And it's currently at 5198 food. Let's start timer. Got 13 minutes. And pretty much we're going off the dodo decks. Works out really well. And I think we need how many pieces? 4. So should be good there. We will hit back onto here. All right, so now we just wait. So we got 13 minutes to kill. So let's see if we can find any more griffins that will meet up to our standards. There may be griffins hiding in the bushes or in there. I think there was one kind of like stationed up here. Well, there's a lot of stuff going on here. What is that? That was a Rex. Not an Alpha Rex, though. Now, let's do it this way. Let's do the gene splicer. We'll do the gene splicer and see if we can point ourselves in the direction of a griffin. Come on. Radial menu. Come on. Quit giving me attitude. King creature. There we go. Griffin. Okay, yeah, we got my griffin that's right there, so yeah, it's going to point me in the direction of my griffin. So the gene splicer is about useless right now until we get that boy tamed up and everything. We did murder the 140 that was over there, but let's check over here. This is kind of like a flight point kind of an area, so we may be able to find something that we need. Maybe. Oh, here's one. Where are you? 25. Not good enough for me. I can put on... Where's my bullets? Where's my shells? Coming right for us. Alright, so that griffin was not up to snuff. Got nobody down there. There's another Rex over here. I thought those new Elefantes took out that guy, but I guess not. Got 9 minutes on the next tame, so be just a second to have that on there. Yeah, my bots are running rampant. Apologize about the bots, but I mean, I'm trying to get them fixed up to a good method kind of a thing there. I think the other section, yeah, the other section where there's griffins is just south of this area. Let's double check that one, see if that spawned anything. I doubt it, but we can check it. Oh, we do have some more. Here we go. 55. All right. Oh, we got some more spawning. Sweet. Cool. So let's check out which one's this one. That one's not that great. Got any more over here, maybe? Looks like we've got terror birds. Parasaurs. Got 6 minutes and 53 seconds on the tame we got down. Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing over here, chat. Besides those two we just took out. Oh, here's another one. Oh, we got a couple over here. They must have just spawned in. Okay, we got a 95 and a 60. Not really all the greatest ones. Reload. Tagged one. There we go. We do have ads. Nothing pretty crazy right now. Just killing off some griffins that we don't need. How did I miss? I am missing my shots. This is terrible. Not missing that one though. That's a cool colored looking RG over there. Definitely giving me Rage Against the Machine vibes with this song. And we got 5 minutes. Yeah, you hear the dodo sound. That's always like the 5-minute marker for the 5-minute marker for the dodo decks for the timer, for the starve timer. It looks like we are back from the ads. All right, let's head back to this griffin that we got down, and we'll see exactly, we'll see what we need to do. Actually, it's the same thing we did prior, but see if we can get any more griffins around here that ended up spawning in. So yeah, this pretty much the goal of today was just trying to get some high-level griffins with some good stats. We got one with a stam stat, and we got one with a melee stat. I need to take my Giga through here. Oh. Chat, this is my cat. Game cams. Actually, we'll make this big. Oh. Game cams. The cat. She always likes to try to like get up under my feet all the time. Oh, let me move your foot. There we go. She normally ends up chilling in her bed like underneath my one desk over here where my editing station is. See? Kitty cat. Alright. Down we go. And now I'm fuzzified. Oh. Fuzzified into oblivion. And she also turned off my music. I think she turned off my music. Unless that was just the end of the playlist. Hold, please. Could have been the end of the playlist. There we go. We got 1:15 left on this griffin. And I've not seen any other griffins around here. Oh, there's another griffin over here. What are you? So 135 with oh, that's a 135 with a high food stat. Wait, what's one with a high food stat? Alright. Check out that one. Are there more over here? Maybe more over here. Yeah, more pterodons. I don't think so, chat. That's the last of them. And I think we're at a point where we can actually tame ours that's on the ground right now. It's like it's about to wake up here, probably in a little bit. Not shortly, but the pink bar is the topar left before it ends up waking up. Alright, so he needs 4 pieces. Yeah, he needs 4 pieces. 4 pieces. Alright, so we are here. We're just about to actually tame out this griffin that we ended up putting down here. And he just needs 4 pieces. And I would like to access his inventory if are you not going to let me access his inventory? There we go. And this is how you get a perfect tame. You get the right food, and right there you go. And I'm stuck on a trait. Oh, you can't fit through the gateway? I thought you could fit through the gateway. Guess not. Or she. It is a female. Alright, so let's go and... I have none of my Pokeballs on me. Or my Pokegun. And the Pokeballs. Alright, so we got 2 Griffins on this run. That wasn't too bad. Alright, let's head back to base. Let's clean up our mess here, and then we'll see if we can see any alphas on the way back to base. Because I'm still on the hunt for an Alpha Rex. I have not seen one on this server yet. So, I've seen an Alpha Carno and Alpha Raptors, but I have not seen... I about left my Drakeling. That would have been... I would have been a sad panda. There we go. There we go. Back to the base. Come on, Kim, get. I don't want you by the chair. Come on, get. Don't want the cat around the chair, especially if you're moving around. Bad news bears. Probably am going to get a new chair, though. I'm getting sick and tired of the office chair all the time. Probably give myself a nice, like, rocker recliner or something. Oh, hold on. Might help if I'm actually on the right screen. Come on, chat. Ended up swapping when I ended up doing the cat introduction. See if we can find ourselves a Alpha Rex. I doubt it. Bet you there'd probably be more alpha spawning in if all these mammoths weren't around here. I'm trying to think though, what would be like, and alphas don't actually spawn. I mean, unless you're on Carno Island, on the island, then you can kind of force one because it's nothing but carnivores, and you can like eliminate everything off the island, like clear everything and actually spawn in an alpha onto there. I've done it before, just by clearing out all the mobs and all the wild dinos there. But I mean, it all depends on what you have access to. Right now, we just have access to this map, Ragnarok, Extinction, and Scorched. But looks like we did not find, unfortunately, any alphas, which really sucks. But I think it was still pretty productive. We ended up getting 2 griffins, so that worked out really well. And this is going to be really heavy. Oh yeah, I'm overloaded. Hold on. What's that? Kimmy, get. Come on. Get. Drop this. Okay, now we can at least move, so that's fine. Alright. Oh, so slow. I will make it though. We'll be good. Oh. There we go. Put the stuff that's going to spoil away, and then put this stuff, the important stuff, over here. Then put the spoily stuff over here. Yeah, we got cakes, kibble, Lazarus chowder, spoiled meat. All right, I think that's pretty good. So we got a sniper rifle and 2 decent griffins out of there. They were both females, but one had a really high high melee stat, and then the other one had a really high stam stat. So got a stam, melee, and so now we just need a good high health one. We should be good, and if we can get the offspring to be perfect, we should be good. So anyways, on that note, I think we're going to call it. Pretty much I got to work on my bots a little bit more. They're kind of a little overpowering at the moment, but for anybody who showed up, thank you very much. For anybody who's lurking, thank you very much. Also for everybody that came in on the raids, thank you very much for the raids that ended up coming through. Give me a second here. Oh. For Sonderlicious for the raid, and also Bugsy Slug, thank you very much for the raid as well, and all the new follows as well, and everybody that's been hanging out. So anybody that's been watching on like TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, thank you very, very much. And we'll be coming back on, and if you guys want to know exactly when I'm going to be alive and get notifications on all the channels, definitely check out the Discord. We've got plenty of stuff putting out there for the links and stuff, and if you want to check out some of my content, I got a lot of tutorial content there on YouTube and TikTok. So you guys stay safe out there. I know it can be kind of scary, but you guys have a very wonderful evening. All right, I'll catch everybody later.